Hello everyone, welcome to Wealthy Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about how do I stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. The following are different ways to reduce your expenditure so that you may worry less about your financial situation. The first step in avoiding living paycheck to paycheck is to start tracking your spending habits. As a first step forward expenditure reduction, determine where your money is going. Tracking your spending habits for 35 or 50 days will undoubtedly be eye-opening. Who knew you splurge so much on online books and cheeseburgers? You may be surprised at how much you've spent on some items. Taking notes on expenses as they arise is the approach that is used most often when it comes to maintaining a budget. But if you do this, you may identify the areas in which you could need adjustments in the not too distant future. Even though we live in the 21st century and technology can take care of our writing, the fact that this is a hard process is still discouraging to many people who are trying to save money. If you use a debit or credit card for all your purchases, you will be able to tell what you really need and what you think you want based on how you spend your money. One way to make things easier to understand is to print out the statement and use different colored highlighters or pens to draw their attention to the different types of expenses. This will make everything easier to see. You could also put them on the accounts that your debit cards are linked to under the headings Needs and Wants. If you decide to use cash, you must keep all your receipts because some banks will give you a graph or pie chart with categories of your purchases that will show exactly where your money went if you have enough receipts to back up your claims. The second step, which should be completed before going shopping, is to create a shopping list. Making a shopping list is the first thing you need to do in order to save money on groceries while employing any of the many various strategies available to you. If you put this simply strategy to action, you may be able to avoid making spur-of-the-moment food purchases and so realize cost savings. You are free to make it as easy or as difficult as you want, provided that you keep to the list. Think creatively since there are applications that may assist you in making lists and finding offers, so don't limit your options. The third step in saving money is making a plan for how you will pay off your debts. If you pay off your debts faster, you'll be able to accommodate more money into your monthly budget. As was already said, paying off credit card debt should be one of your top priorities if you want to reduce your total debt. This is because credit card debt has higher interest rates and is harder to pay off than other types of debt, like car or mortgage payments. Your budget should include payments for your credit cards that are more than the minimum amount. Keep in mind that increasing your main payment each month as a result of debt consolidation, especially if you do it through credit counseling, may help you pay off your mortgage or car loan faster. Fourth, reduce the amount of energy you use. Despite the fact that you are required to either heat or cool your home and provide power for the lights and other appliances, there are a number of ways in which you can reduce your energy costs and save money. There are straightforward ways to cut down on a normal family's electricity expenses, which account for around 16% of the total budget. The temperature should be lowered, the computer should be started, and the dishwasher should be run until it is totally full. Instead of being dried in a dryer, clothes should be dried by hanging them up to dry. Investigate all of your available choices to determine if there is anything else you can get at a lower price. Other processes are virtually as simple, although you will need to make a trip to the hardware store in order to install a programmable thermostat and convert to energy efficient light bulb. There are a lot of energy firms that connect their clients in order to educate their consumers on different ways to save money. Other methods of cutting costs require a one-time investment, but they will more than pay for themselves in the long run. Invest in an energy efficient water heater to replace the one you have. Altering the heat and cooling systems in your home might end up saving your money, while also, if it's possible, that substantial utility while also benefiting the environment. You may get further information on the official website for your state, even if it's possible that substantial utility upgrades will cost a lot. There are a lot of companies that help customers who want to upgrade to more energy efficient heating systems. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. On our list of things to do to save money, the fifth item on the list is to prepare meals at home. It is possible that you may have an easier time deciding what to consume on a daily basis if you spend some time each week planning out your meals and giving some thought to what you want to eat. If you want to become a better chef, you need to establish a strategy and adhere to it if you want to grow better. This is true even if you believe you are a lousy cook. If you find that you don't have enough time to cook during the week, one option for you is to prepare a dish on the weekend that you can then reheat and serve for many meals throughout the following week. If you already have a chicken or chili casserole, all you need to do to make it portable is split it into many smaller containers and you'll be good to go. Consider reviewing your monthly subscriptions as the sixth method for cutting costs. The majority of individuals have recurring expenses such as those associated with cable or streaming television, the internet, mobile phones, magazine subscriptions, and weight reduction programs. After you have it set up, on the first of every month, the money will be sent out of your account and into the designated one. Now is the time to look at this matter in a more comprehensive manner. Is there anything that is so vital to my survival that I just cannot do without it? When you don't have access to the internet, it is still possible to go on with typical day-to-day activities. If you no longer wish to be a member of the group, you need to go through all your emails and unsubscribe for any newsletter or regular advertising that the group has given to you. Failing to do so might result in the group continuing to send you unwanted messages. You will need to carry out these steps in order to terminate your membership in the organization. The last stage, which is also seventh step, is to reduce the cost of your house. It is quite probably that the expense of your housing will be one of your top financial concerns. It may seem like a nuclear option, but it's worth looking into. And those who earn less than $60,000 a year may be able to downsize their homes. Reduce housing expenses seems like a nuclear option. According to the general rule of thumb about mortgage applications, which is 24%, this number is far higher than that. Lenders favor borrowers who spend around 24% or more of their income before taxes on their housing costs. The process of refinancing a mortgage in order to get a cheaper interest rate and monthly payment on the new loan. Eliminating the need for private mortgage insurance is an excellent place to start. If you purchase a property with a down payment that was less than 24%, you are required to pay private mortgage insurance or PMI. The equity is forfeited whenever it reaches the level of 24%. In spite of the fact that you haven't made significant payment on your mortgage, it is still a smart idea to research the pricing of properties in your region. If they have increased increased, then the value of your property has also increased because of this. You have the right to request that your lender terminate your private mortgage insurance if the value of your house has increased to the point where you have 24% equity, and they are required to comply with your interest. You are able to rent out the whole of your property or a portion of it as a short-term rental if the value of your home has increased to the point where you have 24% equity. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.